day in and day out, going for broke. On adding a little pathetic desperation to the aforementioned road novel. Possible insert, something about 50 push-ups and a make-believe mass killing. Check. On giving a little more information about the character Abraham. Possible insert, the only two major academic efforts Abe put out in college were two not even lengthy research papers. One on the way of the Rastafarian, and the other on the shining path communist insurgents in Peru. He didn't join the party, but he says he signed the guest book at Revolution Books in Harvard Square. Biggest mistake of his young, sweet life, he says. More junk mail with the R Books return address than you can shake a banner at. Just an unfortunate hassle, he concluded. He wanted to get in quick and get away clean, but now they've probably got a file on the doughboy down in Langley. One of Ernie's lesser-heard nicknames for him was Comrade Poofta. On possible titles for the road novel: Danny's Discovery, or Danny's Discoveries, An Affair to Forget, The Long and the Short of It, or The Short and the Long of It, Love and Lethargy, and the aforementioned Pride and Punishment. These are all interesting ideas. We'll see which one sticks. On popular euphemisms and the better truth. My time isn't really, scratch that. My time really isn't money, no matter how you look at it. Not so much money as it is just invaluable. On the possibility of a new character for a new project. Character idea. Reluctant cat sitter as 18-year-old son of sculptor and doctor. Poet of rambling odes to teenage girls. Last straight man in the French Quarter. Only child. Churchgoer by claim. Epicure. Quiet lover. Parents listen to too much music. Borderline 1950s conservative. Thinks everyone under 52 is a deluded, amoral fraud. Angst and ego versus contradictions and disinterest in them. But now I see clearly that this kid would inadvertently borrow too much from the legacy of Ignatius Riley. Too close for comfort. On perhaps looking forward to a good all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet. I know there's a place where the good things in life are at my fingertips. On the birth of a story about a disillusioned child. A picture of a stickball game. A semi-tragedy of non-participation. Bird shit, tennis ball, puddle mud from a drive-by, a crowd of protesters with a bump and a knock on the head from a picket, first left winger on the right, then right winger on the left. Baby vomit, dog slobber, carpet TV shock, etc. Rain and then a partial break with intermittent sun. On becoming living proof that cliches really exist. Only in New Orleans, clarinet sounds over a cigarette Only in New Orleans, clarinet sounds over a cigarette speedboat race on TV. After the news with the guillotine, this is terrible. On becoming living proof that cliches really exist. Only in New Orleans. Clarinet sounds over a speedboat race on TV after the news, with the guillotine windows open. The simultaneous smells of horse shit and dead fish. A jazz